Yeah, I'm gonna try hurry up with this one. Never mind the chick on the laptop. That's one of them things that come with deer gun reviews. I'm learning from YouTube, but that's just something else. I'm actually checking out a couple of these, but yeah, I just got this in the mail like about, let me see what time I got it. I think it was 12 o'clock. Yeah, something like that. I got this around 12 o'clock this afternoon. It's now 4:30 somewhere. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. What they call this? Umarex 9XP. The last video I did say that I ordered it from the website. I got it from Amazon. Excuse me. I got it from Amazon. This is not it. This is something else. Both of them came together. Both of them came in the mail. One came in this, and the other one came in the other. I think this one came with this, and this was inside of that. I think, hold on a second. Yeah, this definitely came in this package. This came in this one. Prime Amazon, whatever you want to call it. Push it back over. Yeah, so I thought I heard something. All right, when I saw it on the website, I saw the video, the tutorial of that Chinese guy. He said he had one of these. He said he's teaching people how to use one of these things in self-defense or something like that. And then he put it up close to the screen and said Steyr. It's actually, I pronounce it Steyr. I call it Steyr. He says Steyr. And he said the non-blowback ones are better in self-defense. Yeah. Well, just by watching his video, the temptation is telling me go ahead and get that, because I could tell by the way he was pulling the trigger. The trigger looks more, what do you call it? It looks more advanced, and the technology looks more complex, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the crappy stiff trigger like the 1911 from Crossman and the C11. You know, when you pull the trigger, you gotta strain your finger and it goes pop like that. You can't get no real feel of it. And not only that, you know, I already sent that one back. Those two boxes was underneath there. Yeah, I sent both of them. Oh, here it is. I'm actually keeping this just so you know, in case something goes through that door. This is a Springfield Armory. This has nothing to do with this. The other one, the twin sister I was telling you about, the replica, the second one I had, I just sent it back today. That one didn't go back to Amazon. It came from Amazon, but it went back to Air Ventura directly. Oh, and they gave me the packing label to send the other one back. But I'm keeping this one, which I bought in person. I bought this one at Air Ventura. So this one's been working. I'm gonna tell you something new I just discovered last night. I'm gonna tell you what else I did last night. I'm gonna get back to that. But yeah, I saw it on the website. Both of them. The reason why I picked this one up, because I got reviews on it. The reviews are high. They're all 5-star. But this one, it had the lowest stars twice and the highest stars twice. It had some bad reviews and good reviews. But the reason why I chose it was not because I'm using this to replace the 1911. Because I'm looking for the strongest pistol, but the better technology. I'm looking for a much better technology, because that little cheap crap business, I wish they would cut it out. They redesigned the 1911 and it looks like shit in the worst way. I hope them two assholes know better that I'm in here. I don't want nobody knocking on this door. Please. Get the hell away from here. This is a hotel. This ain't no apartment. But the thing is, the reason why I chased after this and that is because I could tell by the technology. I could tell by the way it looks. It's nothing near like probably this. I do have better ones. I got rid of the bad tacky ones. Anything that's, you gotta press so hard, you know, this friggin' spring is so damn tough, you can't even, you know, they got the C11 and they got the, what do you call it? The Phantom. All of them from Crossman, and they got the Daisy Powerline 415. Well, it seemed like we got some bad apples that's actually not accurate, and the internal parts get hung up. The reason why I chased after this, you could tell by looking at the technology is more advanced. It's so soft, easy to pull. It feels technical. I mean, this is the strongest pistol out of all of them I have. This one, that one, and the other three. The full auto, the what do you call that thing? The full auto PFA M9B and the Crossman Night Stalker and the Daisy Powerline 5501, the silver and black pistol. This is the strongest one you're looking at out of all four of them. This one is 450. I couldn't find the 480, so I said the highest one that they got is 450. So I guess this is it. A different brand. Nothing, no cheap technology that's flimsy. Anything that looks advanced and technical. It feels pretty expensive. I hope it is. I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it yet. It just came. I'm waiting till 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I got about, let's see, 1.5 hours, probably 2 more hours. And then I'll go in the back side of the city. I'm going to test it out. But this one, I haven't tried both of these yet. They're both brand new. They're both untouched. This one is like 400 feet per second. They were right about the hollow noise that this thing makes. It sounds pretty cheap, but the technology is also advanced. It's got that extra spring-loaded trigger in the middle. I thought it was 2 of them. It's actually 1. Stuff like this is more reliable. I don't know if this one is accurate, but the technology seems pretty advanced, and it's smooth and it's comfortable as hell. I haven't even used it yet, and I'm starting to like it. This one is pretty much the same. I couldn't care less. The only problem is I want to find out how much CO2 power can this one dish out, or, well, according to what they said in the video, they said it's consistent, and they said it's pretty vicious and strong. It's probably loud. You know, I said the Springfield Armor is probably the same. It is the same. It's vicious, it's strong, it's loud, it's kind of quick. It stays consistent when you use it a certain way. Same with this one, but I haven't tried it yet. They said this one is vicious, loud, and powerful. It's probably, I'm guessing that this might be the same as that one. But this, haven't used it yet. This is the strongest gun I got out of the bunch. But it feels pretty damn intense. It looks intense. And so is this one. I think this one feels a little bit better, but I'm satisfied with this one. They both feel comfortable. It's better than this tacky technology that I can't believe when you pull it. Look, it rubs out. You hear that notch? Alright, they didn't dump anything out this time. You gotta do it twice. But I still like that one. I'm gonna put it to use. It seems like I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get hooked on these more. They feel comfortable. They feel very expensive. They feel very expensive. They don't. One of them costs 44 and the other one costs 60 something. I don't know. I think it was $67. So since I returned the other one just like that, plus the 1911. I'm getting my refund to replace both of these. So, to tell you the truth, both of these are the most comfortable guns out there, every one of them, except maybe the Night Stalker and the full auto, the new full auto Crossman pistol, the Beretta. Yes, I pretty much like these a lot better. But anyways, I ain't tried them yet, but I'm fixing to do it. You see, I did check it out before I started. They say ASW oil, SW something oil. It says synthetic or pelgon oil can go on this. I think it was that one. This is the Umarex X9B. What is it? What do they call it? X9P. Yeah. Synthetic or pelgon, I guess. He said as long as it's synthetic. They didn't mention silicone. I said silicone. I called customer service for this one, the manufacturer. And he said silicone is not on the list. He can't find it. So he recommends, they recommend synthetic, anything with synthetic or pelgon. This one, I didn't call him yet. I got interrupted by some unknown phone call. It could be a spam phone call. I was just getting ready to call. This one, I'm fixing to call customer service to find out, because I don't want these things going to waste. I spend a lot of money to try and find out which technology is reliable, and I wind up finding out the hard way. You can see I went through hell with this one. You saw those other videos. One of them went to waste, and I already had both of them next side by side with each other. I sent the other one back, and I'm keeping this one. So far, I started out fresh and different with this one. Oh, let me put aside these for a second. Put aside the temptation for a while. This one, last night, I discovered something new. It has another additional weakness. Even though the steel ones can shoot, the steel shots can shoot, it's recommended because of the barrel, the condition of the barrel. That's what they told me. It's more like, tell you the truth, they don't really shoot straight. I went back out the second time last night, and I tried shooting much closer, like I would guess maybe 15 or 10 feet, 15 feet probably. And it missed most of the time. They were shooting pretty lousy. But when I'm shooting a far distance, I kind of hit it more times. When I shoot at 33 feet, 34 feet away, I usually hit it more times. But, what do you call it? The Red Riders, the red steel shots, the red BBs, and the Black Diamonds or the Black Widows. Those, I know, let me tell you something, what I discovered last night when I figured it out. The steel ones in there now. Here's what's wrong with the Red Riders or any other brand or any different color BBs going into the Springfield Army. This is Springfield Army magazine. The thing is, it can shoot better. It's more accurate. A little bit, maybe a lot. It's accurate. It's extra powerful. It can penetrate more object. I'm talking about the Red Riders and the black ones. But here's the weakness. They may function in this magazine, but the thing is, it still has a weakness. They can get stuck. They have gotten stuck in the barrel by doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Whenever you pull the trigger, it's harder to pull. It's stiff. It's solid. Something like the hammer being back in single action. You hear that? One of them got hung up. Nah, let me start over again. All right, leave that one out. Let me double check. All right, I'm gonna try not to fire it. You feel that rub? All right, it comes out. You hear that? You hear that notch? You hear that rub? That's what it is. Another one. All right, that's normal. That's normal. The trigger is not so stiff. It's kind of smooth, but it grabs. If you add the red ones or the black ones, it's more like you're gonna be putting more pressure, more foot-pounds. You're gonna be adding more pressure to it compared to what I just did. It's gonna be hard. The trigger is gonna be much harder to pull. That's what's different about those other colored ones. The steel ones, they're smaller. They're a shade, them is a shade smaller. The colored ones, them is a shade bigger. Let me show you what happens. If you could see, oh yeah, the follower is all the way down. The top part of that follower below the last one, the last BB, when it goes all the way to the top, you could see it's like there's a small notch that kind of comes up. I mean, actually that's not it. It's true that the red ones and the colored ones, the colored BBs, they're slightly bigger because they're extra coated. These, they only have like 1 or 2 coatings. The other one is probably 3, probably 2 layers. This only has 1. I could be wrong about that, but I tried the difference. I know now why the color does matter, is because it has extra coating on it. It's not just steel, it's something else. I think it's zinc. They said these were zinc too. But the thing is, when the color is different, if the color is going to be different, that means there's more there. That's the reason why I'm thinking both of those are a little bit too big for this magazine. But they can still work 100%. It's just that this gun is different. The trigger is not going to force them out easy enough. But it will still fire, it will still shoot. It's just that you're going to have to pull like you're trying to break it, and then it fires. Then again, you're going to be like offset because you're panicking. It's like you jerk the gun too fast, so you're not going to hit the target. Get the message? But just like all of them, they said that the steel ones are recommended. But they also made the color ones for a different reason. It depends on which gun can handle it. Most likely, all the other ones function perfectly better. The Daisy, the Night Stalker, what do you call it? I haven't tried it in that full auto yet, but I'm pretty sure this should handle it and this should handle it. All of those could handle the colored ones. But the Springfield Army, it can do the same thing, but when it comes to the trigger situation, that's when it cannot handle it. So I'm saying, I don't know, they made them for a reason. We can't let them go to waste, right? They did work in that Umarex Steel Storm, that M4 full auto that I had. Yes, I can't find it. It's lost. So I got this other one, the same brand to replace it. Hold on for a second. Oh, this is it right here. Here it is. That's a Steyr A1 Okay. So I don't know. I don't see why they had some bad reviews and good ones. This gun seems pretty intense. It feels like to tell you the truth, it feels like $200. It actually costs 44. No, 46, something like that. I hope it's pretty good. It feels intense though. And this one, same thing. It feels a little solid and heavy, but it feels almost as light as that one. The technology it feels more expensive and it looks expensive. This you could tell by looking at it and the way it functions. Now you see it's smooth because the magazine's up. This one seems kind of old and kind of rough, but it's all good anyway. Hold on a second. All right, I think that's good enough right there. 20 minutes should do it. The next phase, I'm gonna wait until 5:30, 6 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna wait till 6 o'clock. I'm gonna walk back to my mom's house and get the car. And then I'm gonna go ahead and test both of these out. I already did this one and the full auto last night, but I'm gonna do the new ones this time. All right, I'll check y'all later.